Hi Turk. Welcome to Japan. It's getting hot, but today is cloudy. Not that bad. Hopefully there will be some rain, as it's almost the rainy season time. Hydrangeas are blooming. There's another bush over there. This one is a different kind. Nice to have a bush like that in the garden or at home. What's here? Park life with dogs. Some activity. There's one about butterflies here. These ones are nice. It cooled off 2 days ago. It was almost 31 degrees Celsius. are some plums here. Plums are getting ripe now. There's tons of them under the trees. Wow, they're actually big. Cherries and plums. What's next? Too hot maybe to grow everything after this. Oh, there's so many ginkgo trees growing here. Look at this. You could make a bonsai because it's this tree. It's amazing how well they grow. Oh, strawberries. Wild strawberries. Crow. I can't read that, but it's from Thailand, isn't it? Thai language, script. You guys don't use letters, right? You have characters. How hot is it over there? Probably much hotter than here. chestnut tree. Castanea crenata. No chestnuts yet. These trees are blooming now. Cloudy day. Good gentlemen, ghost, welcome. Yeah, it's like 25 and getting hot. 2 days ago I went to like countryside for a hydrangea festival. Man, it was melting. Can you imagine like a little countryside village squeezed in between two mountains? Of course, there's plenty of flat area, probably from Mount Fuji eruption, and open to the ocean at one point. I was getting like this humid wind from the ocean, but it's been like, at least 30 kilometers from the coast. Wow, it was so hot. I got a headache after that. Prefecture, Kanagawa. Ashigara is the name of the place. I think it's a historical province of Japan, but maybe it is. I don't 100% know, but I think it is. I think it belongs to Odawara city. They're mainly, the city center is at the ocean. It was pretty cool. Then I went to see a 90-meter waterfall in the middle of nowhere, but the parking was free. It was really nice. Free parking. And I found a geocache by old jet engine. Not jet engine, steam engine, steam locomotive. There was a station, like a countryside station, and steam locomotive was there at the side. It was, out of business steam locomotive, and it's like a museum piece. And I could find the geocache there. And then, the waterfall is really beautiful. You just started to walk in this little valley, and the water was flowing, crystal water. It's surprising, such waterfalls exist. You don't really see high mountains, and then you see that thing. Wow, what a drop. Clear water, and part of the trail all the way to the bottom of that waterfall was closed because I think landslides, but it was still functional. The trail was just dangerously abandoned, but they've built a staircase to the kind of like 2/3 up the waterfall with an observation deck. Went up there. There's almost no people there. High volume? Not really. It looked like a stream of river flowing down from the mountains, which is, it was not a high mountain, but high enough, to look at this guy. High enough to be impressed. And it was one of Japan's 100 famous waterfalls, and one out of Kanagawa Prefecture's 50 important waterfalls. And then when I was going back, I saw a trail of ants walking. So I traced the trail of these ants for like over 300 meters. And then, when I couldn't find them anymore because they went into some farmer's field, I estimated it was 600,000 ants walking. That is incredible. And then I calculated if these were humans, how far would this be if you scale it to the end, and it ended up to be 100 kilometers. Wow, kind of amazing. No, very tiny ants. The big ones will get eaten quickly. I think the big ants are nocturnal, so they hang out at night, so they nothing can eat them easily. But the little ones, oh yeah, that was like a pilgrimage. I could see it. Oh, there's that line there, and that line there, and continues there and here, and what a weird thing. It's amazing, Were they moving the nest or just traveling? It's quite nice to see. 600,000 ants. There were probably more of them than that. Those African jungle ants are scary. They eat you if you are in there. Yeah, some ants are carnivorous. You gotta be careful. But most of them are harmless, which is good. And then I saw Mount Fuji from there. There's some views. Some ice is still up there, but the cap is melting. Hopefully, maybe next month they will open the trails. We'll see. And I went to this shabu restaurant. That was cool. You pay like 20, 22, 25 bucks, even less, like 20, 21 bucks probably. And you have hour and a half to order and eat as much as you like of various kinds of meats. Shabu Shabu restaurant is a restaurant where you can you order a soup base. Like usually the pot is in the middle of the table, and you can have different things, right? You can have the pot split in two with two different soups, or in four with four different soups, or three. And each soup you can choose what flavor you want. You want one with yuzu, you want one with some pork broth or things like that. So they bring you that thing, it bubbles. Then you can go to a bar, like a food bar, a vegetable bar. So there are already cut vegetables there. The bar is split in half. The things on the right are for making your own salad. The vegetables on the left are to be taken and boiled in that soup you just have boiling on your table. Shabu shabu, yeah, that's the sound of mixing the soup is shabu shabu, I think. And these kind of restaurants, of course, specialize in meat. And once you pay, the 21 bucks or 22 bucks, you get unlimited menu. So you take the electronic tablet and you keep on pressing. Oh, I wanted this from this part of meat from pork. Oh, I want these thinly sliced chicken sides here, or breasts, and you order, on the tablet. You just tap 5 of this, 2 of this, 7 of that. And then a robot arrives with all your meats. The meats are in rectangular trays, and they're sliced so thinly, so you can lift them up with your chopsticks and throw them into one of your 2 of boiling soups. So it gets cooked in those soups and absorb, the soup flavor. Then you go to the bar and make your own sauce for it. So there are different kinds of sauces. You can try some yuzu sauce or some soya sauce with other additions like some spices, whatever you like, and and, and you take the meat out of that soup with chopsticks, you dip it in that sauce, and then you eat it, and it's like heaven. Oh, it's like dissolving in your mouth because it's already thin. It's soupy, yummy. What's the best plugin for 80 sounds? You make your own or just buy samples. So later you can try Citrix synthesizer and make your own plugins. What else? Okay, so you keep on ordering each time the robot comes, and the robot is in the shape of a like a sitting cat. You can imagine sitting cat, pretty, sits high, kind of, with head up. That's where the head of the robot is, and it is the picture of the cat on top of the screen it's got ears even. It has sensors, so you can pet him by the ear too. Yeah, you would love it. You have 1 hour and a half to sit there and just keep on ordering whatever you like and eat, and keep on ordering and eat. Like you order, and in like less than 4 minutes, this robot comes. When the robot is coming, it just rolls through. It has sensors. It avoids people or bumping into people, and it has turn signal. So if you are walking behind it and you want to go around it, so you don't bump into each other. And then it takes your dirty dishes away. How many yen for 1.5 hours? I think 20. If you go there on the weekend, it's 2,500. But weekday is, I think, 2,200 or less. Something around 2,100, 200. Depends on the time, probably too, because the supper is more expensive than the dinner, I think. And the robot is playing happy music, so it's coming. Go straight to the kitchen with your dirty dishes. Comes out with more meat. Man, it's almost like no people working there. Yeah, beer too. Like you just take the tablet from the table, and they even have English on it. You choose whatever you want. You want sake, you want some lemonade with sake, beer, yeah, whatever you like. Leaf. So. And then when you get full from that meat, there's a buffet of various desserts. There's at least 4 Japanese desserts where you just go there and make your own. Then there is the waffle machine, where you take a scoop of the liquid dough and throw it into the waffle maker, and after a minute or so you have a waffle done, freshly done, and then you put whatever topping you want on it. I think they had at least like 8 different toppings. Then they had crepes, where you can make your own crepe with cream, some cookie bits, some sauces, chocolate. And then there's a whole ice cream machine where you can eat as much as you want. Also, you can put some dry fruits on it, or corn flakes, or whatever you want. Then they have, normal soda machine for like ginger ale, Coca-Colas, and Mountain Dews, everything else. It's kind of cool because it's all electronic. The same faucet dispenses different juices somehow. Is that a chain? Yeah, it's a chain. It's called Shabuyo. Shabuyo. Very popular in recent years. I think the turnip is their logo. And their veggies, when you make a salad, ooh, it tastes actually good. And it's all chilled. Very, very nice. Shabuyo. There's, they have toilets there, of course. As, normal kind of restaurant with robots. I don't know if you can find it on Google, Shabuyo, or do they have hiragana or kanji for it? Yeah, so I've eaten and eaten and eaten desserts, ice cream. There's a point where you cannot eat anymore. Then the tablet starts counting down. You have only 5 minutes till your last order. But then, if it expires, you can still sit there probably and dream. Try to catch the robot. I heard when you scratch the robot behind the ear too many times, it frowns upon you. Sort of like at the beginning, it kind of like goes, yeah, and it likes it. But if you do too much, it frowns. 21st century here. Robots everywhere. Shabu, not shabutatsu, shabu shabu. Or the name of the restaurant is Shabuyo. Shabuyo. Or yo. I think it's Shabuyo. Like, let's shabu, I guess. The meaning. Although I am not 100% sure. Shabuyo with turnip. Kanagawa Prefecture, Tokyo. Because I haven't gone anywhere else to eat in a restaurant. But that one was definitely in Kanagawa Prefecture, in the Oimachi. Oi is like a village with the view of Mount Fuji from afar. And then, driving back on the highway, rolling without actually any traffic jam, which was so nice. But with my headache, I thought I'm gonna die. I recovered the next day, but it was terrible. Maybe I need to, drink some electrolytes. The new robots by Optimus are unbelievable. They have fingers and dance and look like a human body. Oh, cool. A few months ago, we had the security robot that actually can, push buttons and ride elevators. But we got rid of it. It was for free, but we did not like the privacy. And the robot is scanning, faces. Yeah, it could actually talk too, but it was very rudimentary. Yeah, anyway, I gotta get going. And I think other restaurants use these robots too. So, I mean, the ones, the restaurant type, not the security one that, who knows? You would think they can tase you or something, arrest you. Anyway, I gotta get going, so take care. And bye for now. Scoping down.